Hi everyone, my name is David, and welcome to English Update. On this channel, I help you learn English in a simple and easy way so you can use it in real life. In this video, we will go step by step through 10 simple tricks to make your English speaking fast, confident, and natural. Let's start with trick number 1. The first trick is to think in English. This is one of the most powerful ways to improve your fluency. Many English learners make the mistake of thinking in their own language first, and then translating into English before speaking. This process takes extra time, and it makes your speech slow and sometimes unnatural. If you want to speak fluently, you need to train your brain to think directly in English, just like native speakers do. For example, if you see a book, don't think in your language kitab, and then change it to book. Instead, go straight to the English word. You can start small. Look around you right now and name everything you see in English: chair, table, phone, window, door, bag. If you are walking outside, think about what you see in English: car, tree, shop, street. You can also describe your actions in English. I am walking to the kitchen. I am making tea. I am writing a message. At first it will feel slow, but if you practice every day, your brain will start to use English naturally without translation. This is the real secret to speaking fast and confident English. The second trick is to learn phrases, not just single words. Many learners focus only on memorizing individual words, but that's not how people really speak in everyday life. Native speakers use words together in short, natural phrases. For example, instead of only learning the word thank, learn the full phrase, "Thank you very much," or "Thanks a lot." Instead of just learning the word hungry, learn the phrase, "I'm really hungry," or "I'm starving." When you learn phrases, you don't have to think about grammar too much because you're already using the words in the correct order. It also makes your speaking faster and more natural. You can find phrases in movies, YouTube videos, or books. When you hear a phrase you like, write it down and practice saying it out loud several times. You can even use a notebook or your phone to make a list of your favorite phrases. Then, try to use at least one or two of them in your daily conversations. Over time, these phrases will become part of your speaking, and you will sound more fluent and confident. The third trick is to speak English every single day. Speaking is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. If you only study grammar or read books without speaking, your fluency will not improve quickly. Even if you don't have anyone to practice with, you can still speak out loud to yourself. For example, when you wake up in the morning, describe your plans for the day in English. "Today, I will go to the market," or "I need to finish my homework." You can also talk about what you are doing right now. "I'm making coffee. I'm watching a video." If you have friends or family members who also want to learn English, try speaking only English with them for a few minutes each day. You can also join online English-speaking groups on Facebook, WhatsApp, or Zoom. The key is to make speaking a daily habit, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes. Over time, you will notice that your words come out more quickly, your sentences are smoother, and your confidence grows naturally. The fourth trick is to listen and copy. One of the fastest ways to improve your speaking is to listen carefully to native speakers and then try to copy how they talk. This means copying their pronunciation, their tone, and even the way they pause between words. You can do this with English movies, YouTube videos, podcasts, or even songs. For example, If you are watching a movie, choose a short scene, listen to one sentence, pause the video, and then repeat the sentence exactly the same way the actor says it. Pay attention to how they pronounce the words, how they stress certain parts, and how their voice goes up and down. This will help you sound more natural and confident. At first, you might feel shy or strange copying someone else's voice, but this is actually how children learn their first language. They listen and repeat. You can even record yourself and compare it to the original to see where you can improve. If you make this a habit, you will notice big changes in your accent, your rhythm, and your overall fluency. The fifth trick is to slow down when you speak. Many English learners think that speaking fast will make them sound fluent, but the truth is, speed without clarity is not fluency. If you speak too fast, you may make more mistakes, forget words, or become nervous. Instead, focus on speaking clearly and calmly. Take your time to finish your sentences. For example, instead of rushing through, "I went to the market buy vegetables," say it slowly, "I went to the market to buy vegetables." This gives your listener time to understand you and gives you time to think about your next words. You can practice this by reading aloud from a book or article, speaking slowly and clearly, and making sure each word is pronounced correctly. Over time, as your confidence grows, your speaking speed will naturally increase without losing clarity. Remember, it's better to speak slowly and be understood than to speak fast and confuse your listener. The sixth trick is to record yourself speaking English. This is a very powerful way to improve because it allows you to hear your own voice from the listener's point of view. When we speak, we often don't notice our mistakes in pronunciation, grammar, or fluency. But when you record yourself and listen later, you can easily hear where you need to improve. You can start simple. Take your phone, choose a topic, and talk about it for 1 or 2 minutes. For example, talk about your day, describe your favorite food, or explain a hobby you enjoy. Then listen to the recording carefully. Ask yourself, did I speak clearly? Did I use the right words? Did I make any grammar mistakes? Write down the parts you want to improve and record yourself again the next day. Over time, you will hear your own progress, and this will give you confidence. This method also helps you practice speaking without pressure, because it's just you and your phone. The more you do it, the more natural and fluent you will become. The seventh trick is to learn 5 new English words every day. Building your vocabulary is one of the most important steps to speaking fluently. The more words you know, the easier it is to express your thoughts. But here's the key. Don't try to learn too many words at once, because you will forget them quickly. Instead, focus on just 5 words a day, and make sure you really understand and use them. For example, if today you learn the words delicious, comfortable, quickly, always, and beautiful, try to make sentences with them. This cake is delicious. My bed is very comfortable. He runs quickly. I always wake up early. The view is beautiful. You can write the words in a notebook or use a vocabulary app to keep track of them. At the end of the week, review all the words you learned and test yourself. If you use these words in your speaking and writing regularly, they will become part of your natural English, and you will find it easier to speak without searching for the right words. The eighth trick is to use English in your daily life as much as possible. The more you surround yourself with English, the faster you will learn and speak fluently. This means making small changes in your everyday routine. For example, you can change the language on your phone, computer, or social media apps to English. When you do this, you will see and use English words every day, even without studying. You can also write your shopping list, notes, or reminders in English. Another idea is to think in English when you plan your day or decide what to do. For example, when you go to the market, think, I need to buy apples, bread, and milk in English. You can also watch TV shows, YouTube videos, or listen to English music while doing chores or relaxing. These small habits make English a natural part of your life, and this helps you speak more easily because your brain is used to thinking and using English all the time. The ninth trick is to not fear making mistakes when you speak English. Many learners feel afraid or embarrassed if they say a wrong word or make a grammar mistake. But the truth is, mistakes are a normal and important part of learning. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. What matters most is that you keep practicing and do not give up. When you make a mistake, think of it as a chance to learn something new. For example, if you say, he go to school yesterday, instead of, he went to school yesterday, don't feel bad. Just remember the correct way and try again next time. The more you speak, the more mistakes you will make, but also the more you will improve. So, be confident and speak without fear. I remember when I first started speaking English. I made many mistakes, but I never stopped trying. Today, I can speak fluently because I accepted mistakes as part of my journey. You can do it too. The 10th and final trick is to join English-speaking groups online. Practicing with real people is one of the best ways to improve your speaking skills. There are many websites, Facebook groups, WhatsApp chats, and Zoom meetings where people from all over the world come together to practice English. You don't need to be perfect. Just join and try to speak as much as you can. You can ask questions, share your thoughts, and listen to others. This will help you get used to different accents, new words, and real conversations. Also, you will make friends who support your learning journey. If you don't know where to start, search for English-speaking practice groups on Facebook or WhatsApp, or look for free online language exchange websites. Remember, the more you practice speaking with others, the faster your fluency will grow. So don't wait. Find a group today and start speaking. If you use these 10 simple tricks every day, your English speaking will get better and better. Remember to think in English, learn phrases, speak every day, listen and copy, slow down when you talk, record yourself, learn new words, use English in your daily life. Don't be afraid of mistakes, and join English-speaking groups online. Learning English takes time, but with practice and patience, you will become fluent. Thank you for watching English Update, and I hope to see you in the next video.